I'm mad I still got my Christmas tree up. Whatever. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about my yearly favorites, all the lovely products that I have been reaching for non-stop throughout this entire year. I haven't done a favorites video in a while. Plus, I haven't sat down and actually spoken to you guys in a really long time, and I really wanted us to connect. You know, I want us to have a connecting moment. I like talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys like hearing me talk because, you know, that's what you're about to do for like the next 10-12 minutes. So love you for that. I'm rambling like I always do. So let's just get into this video. I guess I'm going to tell you guys by the way that I apply my makeup. First thing that I do usually is apply a primer, and the primer that I go for, which I'm pretty sure you've already guessed, is the Benefit POREfessional. I rave about this and rave about this and rave about this. This stuff really is bomb diggity.com. Bomb diggity diggity. I just love this stuff. It really does minimize your pores, and I also feel like it fills in my fine lines. After I usually apply my primer, I usually do my eyebrows, and my brow, like holy grail, has to be my Anastasia brow pencil. Like guys, this is pitiful. This is how much I use this brow pencil. This is in Brunette, by the way. I already have it back up in hand because seriously, the struggle is real. So this one will be coming out very soon. I feel like it fills in my brows flawlessly. It has like a waxy type of consistency, so while I'm applying it to my brows, it's also laying my brows down in place so they ain't going nowhere all day. So after that, I usually arch out my brows and just define them, and I have been loving my Sonia Kashuk. This is the Hidden Agenda. The struggle is real yet again. I still have some you know, concealer up in there, so I will be getting a couple more eyebrows out of this. Love how it effortlessly arches out my eyebrows. It defines them very, very well, and it's also easy to blend into my foundation. Sticking to the theme of my eyebrows, this is the gel that I use for my eyebrows. It's the Benefit Speed Brow. Let's say it's a quick set brow gel, and definitely would have to agree with that. I put it on and like 2 seconds later it's set and dry and my brows ain't going nowhere. So another concealer that I use right before I apply my foundation is the Benefit Fake Up. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this stuff. This is the third one that I have purchased, and as you can see, again, the struggle is really real. I'm struggling over here, y'all. Like, it's a hydrating concealer, so it's going to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles if you have those. It really does fill in my deep set bags that I have a love-hate relationship with. But this is in the color Deep, 03 Deep. And since we are on the subject of concealers, I'm just gonna keep going with it. This is a concealer that I usually apply over my foundation. It's the Maybelline Dream-Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. Oh my goodness. I have realized that it does not set into my fine lines or my creases, which I absolutely love. It gives the most flawless finish, and usually I never set this because it gives me a really beautiful dewy look, and I just love the way that it looks. How many times did I just say love? Love, love, love. Add 3 more times. So after I apply my brows, it's definitely time for foundations, and I actually have 4 foundations here just because I could not decide which I loved better. One or first 2 I want to talk to you guys about are my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I have 2 different colors, NW50 and NC55. Sometimes I'll just apply the NW50 if I'm being lazy and I don't want to be complicated. But if I really want to, you know, do my makeup up, I'll apply both of them. NW50 usually goes on the outside of my face, and NC55 goes on the inner part of my face because I'm darker out here and lighter up in here. I'm complicated. We all have those high-end foundations that we just love to wear on our night out. I usually wear this when I know I'm taking pictures or like somewhere professional and like dressy, and I just feel like a boss wearing it. The next foundation is the Make Up For Ever Matte Velvet, which I have been really loving lately. I usually reach for this if I know that I'm going to be out all day and I don't feel like touching up my face, because you guys know I'm oily as crap. Even in the winter time, I'm still oily and hot Frisco mess. I'm in the color 75. I love how seriously matte I am with this foundation. They call it matte velvet for a reason, and my skin just looks like so smooth. And then my favorite drugstore foundation, which is like is about it pretty much. Is my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. You guys know that I rave about this non-freaking stop. It is the best drugstore foundation in my opinion. I haven't found anything to compete with it, A, or B, just wow me. 99.5% of the time I am wearing this foundation in my videos. It's just the most amazing foundation. It's my baby. My 4th or 5th one purchasing, I reach for it non-stop, as I've stated before. It's amazing. Like, it's Stay Fabulous. Obviously it has to be amazing, right? So after I apply my foundation, it's time for me to prime my lids and get my eye makeup ready. I'll apply my MAC Pink Pot in Painterly, which you guys know that I love. I prime my lids with this pretty much in every single tutorial. No, not pretty much. Your makeup isn't gonna crease. You don't have to worry about touching it up throughout the day. It's just, gotta say it, about it. It was probably one of the best makeup purchases that I have ever purchased in my life. Yeah, it was the best money I've ever spent. The shadows that I've been going for, this was kind of hard. I was trying to think of like just palettes and shadows that I have just really been loving. Clearly, the first one is my Lorac Pro To-Go palette. I just really love this palette. It's like the minimal size of the Lorac Pro palette. It's easy for me to throw in my purse and go if I need to do my makeup on the go, number one. And number two, it has all the perfect shadows that I want in a palette. And then my next palette that I have been loving is my RiRi Hearts Max Smoked Coco palette. And I realized that I usually reach for this palette when I know that I'm like in between a rock and a hard place, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how I want my makeup to look. I don't know if I want to be smoky. I don't know if I want to be natural. This is usually the palette that I just was like, whatever, I am just going to put something on my lids and go. And then two pigments that I have really been like sleeping on. Like, I've used them before, but I realized that I have really been sleeping on, and I love them because they just add that extra sparkle to my makeup, are my Sugarpill pigments. This one is in MAGPIE, and then this one is in GOLDILUX. I love the extra sparkle that they give my makeup, and I love the extra pop of color that they also give. I can just easily do like a smoked out color and then just add this pigment to the center of my lids, and it just makes it that more special. I have some pencil liners and some liquid liners that I want to talk to you guys about next. The first one is the NARS Barrow Street Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner. This is such a beautiful color, and I'll usually apply it to my waterline if I want my eyes to be a little bit bigger. I feel like it gives me like that extra little twist on my eyes. And then if I want like a smoked out lower lash line, I'll usually go for my MAC's Petrol Blue eyeliner. This is from the Archie's collection, but I believe they do sell this in the main MAC collection, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I've seen it before though. It's just a really gorgeous blue color, and it's just gorgeous. Next one is the Designer Purple, also by MAC. I just really love it. As you guys can see, I need to sharpen this bad boy like really desperately. But it's just one of the most perfect purple colors. I have brown eyes, so blues and purples are perfection for smoking out my lower lash line, because they really do add that extra to my makeup, you know? I've been trying to venture out with liquid liners because you guys know I love a winged liner. And I heard about the Kat Von D Autograph eyeliner, I believe that's what it's called, and this color is in Black Metal. It has a very thin brush, so it's going to give you a nice precise wing liner or liner in general. The next one is one that I have been sleeping on for a long time, because I think that everyone and their mother uses this eyeliner. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This was the first liner that I ever used to try to figure out how to do a wing eyeliner, and let me just tell you, it was a hot mess. But I finally feel like I got the hang of it. It's just that you get a ton of product on the wand, so you kind of have to like just scrape it off so it's not too bulky or too messy. So that's the trick to this eyeliner. It's very liquidy and very just like, it's definitely gonna go all over the place once you apply it to your lid, I feel anyway. So it's just trying to find out tips and tricks that work for you to help you applying your liquid liner. For mascaras, these are the Babydoll mascaras by YSL. One is an electric blue, and it adds like that extra pop if I'm trying to go out for like a smoked, colorful lower lash line. And then this one is in purple or like violet. I can't exactly tell you the exact color. colors. But everything will be down below in the down bars. And let me just say that they actually smell really good. Like, what? They smell really, really good for like mascaras, which I absolutely love. So I guess if someone likes smelling eyeballs, this is definitely the mascara for you. Next are blushes. The first one that I want to talk to you guys about is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lust. It's one of the most beautiful skin finishes I've ever seen. It has like purple reflexes in them. So I feel like it's more so of a blush than a highlight. I mean, you could always use it as a highlight if you wanted to, but I feel like it gives you the most gorgeous, like just rosy cheeks that I've ever seen. Usually I'll pair this with the MAC blush, Mineralized blush in Gleeful. These two together are like bomb diggity diggity diggity.com. And then if I'm going for more of like a bronzy type look, I would go for LoveJoy by MAC, which is also a mineralized skin finish. No, it's not a mineralized skin finish. It's a mineralized blush, and I'm actually wearing it right now. If I just want to have like a glow about me and not really have to apply a highlighter, this is the blush that I'll usually go for. It's just a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous blush. I love the sparkle in it. It's amazing. Next, discussing lipsticks. The lipsticks that I've been really, really loving throughout this entire year, and I feel like I've really been sleeping on, especially recently, are the Milani lipsticks. I have 5 here. This one is in Red Label, and then I have one in Fruit Punch, Uptown Mauve, Sangria, and then also Flirty Fuchsia. And I have a couple of others, but I have but so big of hands. They're creamy and hydrating, and I feel like they last a pretty long time. Yeah, Milani lipsticks are really, really, really great drugstore lipsticks. If you're looking for like a cheap lipstick, or not cheap lipstick, but an inexpensive lipstick that's definitely going to last all day, and they smell like Jolly Ranchers. And the final 2 things that I want to discuss with you guys are the setting sprays that I have been using. One is the Model in a Bottle. This is actually a new bottle that I have recently purchased, and as you can see, I don't have much left. And then the other one is the MAC Fix Plus. Usually I will use these both together. This one is not necessarily a setting spray. It just takes away the powdery look. So if I want to make sure that I'm extra secure, then I'll apply Model in a Bottle. And this is the sensitive skin formula. These two work absolute magic together, especially if you want to make sure that your makeup is set and is not going anywhere at all. So that is actually everything that I want to talk to you guys about. It was probably a lot, didn't really seem like too much on this end point, but if you guys want to see non-makeup favorites in another video, just thumbs up this video and also just leave a comment down below letting me know that, and I will do a part 2 of this beauty favorites of the year 2013. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Mwah. Bye. Nobody wants to go out looking like a big booty blimp. What? I can't even talk right now. Well, it's been a while. Clearly. I just put out the robot. Oh, God. That's all, folks. Like, what the heck? Okay, let's do that again.